Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to go to Birmingham. I don't even know what I'm going to have yet, but I just fancy like a little road trip. Also, this video is sponsored by one of my permanent channel sponsors, Three Brothers. I was going to wear the medium because the sleeves were absolutely hugging, but the XL I feel is better for today because I'm going to eat lots of food. I'm planning a lot of food today, guys, so I feel like the XL is best because it's got like belly room. So I'm going to finish up a couple of little bits and bobs I've got to do here, like editing and just all that kind of stuff, kind of like backroom YouTube stuff, and then we're gonna head to Birmingham and find somewhere to have some good food. Honestly, don't know where I'm gonna go yet, so stick with me, and I think we'll find a good place. But let's make our way to Birmingham first. I think I might get a train because I do drive, I have a car, but I hate when I go to a new town or a new city and I have to like go to lots of different places and find parking on all those places. And on the train, I feel like I can get like my work done. So yeah, let's jump on the train. I'm so tired, I had to grab myself a Monster. I'm pretty much in the station now. Let's go find my train. Okay, so I found my train and I've got an epic idea for a video. Let me just get on the train and then go over this idea. Okay, so what if I did a video which is like, you know, there's MAK imitations, you've got MAK Halal, you've got a Slamburger. What if I did a versus battle between those? Honestly, a lot of these trips, I don't always know what I'm going to do. The idea just comes to me on the way, if I'm walking around or something. I think that'll work well, so I think that's what we're going to do. MAK Halal versus Slams to find the best MAK imitation place in Birmingham. How's it taking me this long to realise Monster have these funny messages at the back? So people have been blowing up our inbox for years asking for zero sugar Monster. We got it, but it's soda pop, dude. How have I never read that bit on a Monster? So yeah, I'm going to drink this and head to Birmingham. So I've had to change at Stoke-on-Trent. Oh, you guys can't see them. Then I can get the train to Birmingham New Street and actually start the MAK Halal Slamburger. I think I've had a good idea. I'm excited about that. Here we go. Let's get to Birmingham. A little bit of an older train, but look how much space there is. I think I have like 40 minutes and then I arrive in Birmingham. Okay, so landed in Birmingham, and I have to say this is the most confusing train station in the whole world because I think it's connected to like a like the Bullring. I was about to say a supermarket there. I always get lost in here. There's so many exits, there's so many ways to get places. I'm just trying to find the toilets right now. Okay, so let's make our way to Ladypool Road. So I think I'm pretty much here, and the weather, I know it looks a bit cloudy, but it's super warm today. It's proper t-shirt weather. I think I'm pretty much here to Slamburger, so let's try them first. So here we go. This is Slamburger. Okay guys, so I've come in, I've ordered my food. Everything only cost me £8.07. This was actually one of the first reviews I ever did on my channel. So don't go back and watch it. It wasn't very good. It's one of the first places I ever went to. You order your food. I've got a few things, like I've got the like the Big Mac imitation type thing. I've got a fish burger, maybe it's like a fish fillet, who knows, you know, and some water. And they give you one of these bad boys. When your food is ready, this should buzz. Here we go. This is like pure nostalgia for me, and I just had a chat with a subscriber here, and apparently the patties are even better now. I feel like I'm going to try and do like for like, so I've got a fish burger here, I'll get one from MAK Halal. I've got a Big Mac sort of imitation, I'll get one from there too. So this would be the fish burger, I believe. Do you know what? It actually kind of looks like the real thing. They've even steamed the bun, which I think is a nice touch. And then we're going to go for the Big Mac, which is, they call a Big Slam. And honestly, I think that looks a little bit of alright as well. And then obviously we've got some chips and Algerian sauce. I think we'll just start with the Big Mac, or sorry, the Big Slam. So it looks very similar. So we've got the three buns there, or pieces of bread or whatever. We've got two patties, we've got some cheese, we've got I think some gherkins in there, some lettuce and burger sauce as well. So this is what we're going to start with. This is feeling pretty nostalgic so far. These are like way juicier than I expected. The patties have got like a little bit of charring, a bit of smokiness. Honestly, a lot juicier than I expected. I think the McDonald's Big Mac is actually very dry. This, however, is very juicy. I actually think that's a really tasty burger. A little bit surprised. Really good start, I think, but let's now move on to the fish burger. Honestly, that's so much better than a McDonald's Big Mac, but moving on now to this. I think these are really hard to nail. I think it's hard to kind of imitate McDonald's on this one. This is the one thing McDonald's have everyone beat on. Ooh. and McFlurries. The new Flake McFlurry flake sauce. I think maybe a little bit heavy on the sauce, a touch. There's a lot of it. It doesn't quite taste like tartar to me. It doesn't have that taste to it. It tastes kind of more like a very, very mild tartar. I think the fish itself is kind of like serviceable. It's kind of okay, pretty average. It's okay. I mean, it costs $2.39. Maybe a meal is like, I don't know, like £4 or something. That's like okay. But I really enjoyed this. And then last but not least, before we move on to MAK Halal, let's try the chips. They taste pretty close to McDonald's chips. I like that there's not too much salt on there, because then you can just pour salt on yourself. You don't want them too salty, because you can always add, but you can't take away. So that's pretty good. Let's now actually head to MAK Halal, then I'll actually compare the two, and then I'll tell you which is the best, so stick around to the end. And these were actually one of the first places I reached out to, because I think they've got the best doner kebab in Manchester, some amazing burgers. You'll find their stuff, their review in the description of this video, but you'll also find it at the end of this video. I'll link it for you as well. So watch this video first, and then watch these guys. So that was Slamburger, and I think they actually have a part of their menu that's like Burger King type thing. They have like, you know, Burger King have Whoppers. I think they've got that kind of stuff as well, but we're gonna go to MAK Halal because this video is about the McDonald's side of the menu. MAK Halal is actually only a few doors down, which makes it very easy for me. If memory serves, it's just down here. I have a very bad memory, but I've been here once before. I think it's down here. What we're gonna do, guys, they've actually got a downstairs and an upstairs, so I feel like it'll be a lot quieter up here. I don't think there's anyone up here, which is kind of perfect for me, and they've got a place to pray. That is absolutely perfect. So we're gonna just sort of park ourselves in a corner somewhere, maybe here. Bit of natural sunlight, why not? So yeah, I think this is a good little spot to sit down. So the similarities don't end with the menu, whilst they have some similar stuff. I think the menu here is much more extensive. It looks a bit bigger, a little bit wider. They do like, I think doner, and I think they even do pizza, stuff like that. Another little similarity is to give you one of these little buzzers. So when the food is ready, that will buzz. And the price, I didn't get a receipt, but I think it was £7.88 for the same stuff. The Big Mac meal, and I got a fish burger as well. So prices are pretty similar. This is a bit cheaper, about £1-ish if memory serves. Honestly, it's so nice when you have the restaurant to yourself. It just happens to be quiet today. Phone on charge and chilling. I got no signal. There's never any signal on Ladypool Road, but I've downloaded stuff on YouTube. So I'm watching it offline, guys. That's what I'm doing. I'm relaxing until this bad boy buzzes, and then I'll go down and get the food. But for now, I'm gonna chill. But seating here is plentiful. This is upstairs, and downstairs is even bigger. Okay, so here we go. It's buzzing. Let's get our food. Right, so let's take this upstairs. I mean, it's even packaged up kind of similar, right? So I think, you know, hopefully it'll be a close call, because you never want like an easy win, do you, from one side? You want a close call, so let's take it back to the table. Because ultimately, I want it to be like a, ooh, who's gonna win? I don't want it to be like one side just takes it, you know? So let's do the same thing, let's unwrap them. I'll even unwrap them in the same way. So we're gonna do fish first. Oh, this is a seeded bun, rather than like a brioche bun like you would get at McDonald's. So that's what it kind of looks like. This looks like the standard buns they use on all the burgers. Or some of the burgers, I should say, but I don't know. Let's, I got a sauce on my finger. This is the Big Mac variant. Let me just sort myself out and start the review. Yeah, a little bit of a shame about the bun, but let's eat it and let's see what it's saying. It could be delicious. Like, I wouldn't have minded like a different one, like a brioche, a smaller bun, you know, but let's have a look to see. The cheese is melted, and I hope that's tartar. It looks like mayo, but obviously I can't tell. And then this is the Big Mac, and then we've got the fries here. I think both these places should invest in like proper like card, because what happens is like the chips inside get kind of soggy, but the ends kind of stay crispy, so it gives it that kind of I don't want to say McDonald's-y feel, but you guys know what I mean. That being said, the chips are pretty good. Very similar to Slam, if I'm being honest. It's quite hard to discern the difference. Maybe Slam would take it by a hair, but very similar. I think I just broke my rule. I thought I'd do it in the same order, and I didn't. They were just there. I couldn't help it. And I got some chili sauce, not Algerian. But this is the Big Mac variant. Let's try this. It looks pretty good. I think presentation definitely goes to Slam on this one. It's a little bit messy, but honestly, that's fine. Like hairs, I'm splitting hairs. I'm nitpicking at that point, because it's a Big Mac. It's not gonna look like the prettiest thing in the world, but obviously, they could neaten it up a little bit, I think that'd be good. I think this is better than the last time I had it for sure. Some of the commenters said, look, they had a bad day. And I think that's fair. Going by this is better than I had before. I think the sauce is like very strong. I would say almost a bit too strong, but if you like that kind of burger sauce flavor, you're gonna love that. Really strong sauce, so flavored. I think if you like strong, bold flavors, you'll probably enjoy that quite a lot. And the patties are nice as well, actually. They've got a good bit of charring on them. They're not too bad at all. But let's move on now to the fish burger. The fish here, I think it's a bit hotter. It's got steam coming out of it, it's crunchy batter. I actually preferred the fish burger here, in my opinion. I do think if the bun was like a steamed bun, that would improve the meat to kind of bun ratio, fish to bun ratio, because then there's a bit too much bun going on. But honestly, I think that's a better fish burger, and I think it was cheaper. $2.40. So I think, what was it before? $2.39? I don't know, I don't actually remember, but on or around the same. I think this is a better fish burger, in my opinion. Let me sort of finish this, get my final thoughts done up in my head, and I'll conclude outside, so stick around for that. So who was better out of Slamburger and MAK Halal? I'll give you my final thoughts as I walk to my next review, which if you want to see, you've got to subscribe. Hit that button. It's right down there. So yeah, I'm gonna head to a new burger place, brand new burger place. But, okay, so fish burger, I would give to these guys. That's MAK Halal. The Big Mac, which I think most people would be going for, I would give to Slamburger. Honestly, in a little bit of a landslide. I don't think it was that close. I thought Slam was much better for the Big Mac, actually much better. And chips were kind of the same. So if I was going to pick one of these places, whilst Mac has a much more extensive menu, which to be fair, I did not try today. I'm only talking about the McDonald's variants. And I fancied like a Big Mac, I would pick Slam, I think, every single time. I think it's better, but if you've been here, who do you think is better, Slams or MAK Halal? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to see today's video sponsor, three brothers who I think have got the best doner kebab in Manchester and some of the best burgers, all you got to do is click right up there. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. Enough love for these guys, so show them your support, watch that video, check them out, like the video, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in that next video. Bye 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 bye.